Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. Today I come your way with yet another episode on Madam Kate's project. This is episode 6 and is the final episode of her foundation project. Are you ready? Let's dive in. So in your view, I believe you are all aware of the 3D representation. Okay, so all drawings should come with a 3D. If your draftsman gives you a drawing without a 3D, please go back and tell them to give you a 3D so you can understand when the building is completed. Yes, they need to come up with a 3D, and even there's a 4D. Okay, the 4D requires a lot. You have to pay more money for that, but 3D is enough. We can have a 3D in a picture form or a video form. You understand? All is possible. Let them give you the video and that of the picture form because you have paid for it. All right. The estimated cost of this project is still at $19,871. Okay, so bear that in mind. Previously, in episode 5, which we talked about casting of the pillars, the footing pillars. Yes, so eventually the second phase of the footing pillars are also completed. You understand? And from here, our next phase is to wait for the pillars to dry. Yes, you need about 3 days, 4 days. Let those pillars dry completely. And then we will start filling in the laterite. Okay, so from here, you can start looking out for your laterite. Make sure you don't get laterite that are full of clay. You understand? It will not help in sinking properly. You understand? So we prefer you get the correct gravels or laterite that it's a red sand that will settle properly, completely nice. Okay, don't get gravels with bigger stones in them. They will end up breaking some of the blocks. Are you with me? So they are very important that you get natural laterite to pour in. Some tipper trucks are coming. They're bringing the laterite at 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,200, 1,500, depending on the area, the distance that they have to travel. Mostly in Kasoa, you can get a laterite of as low as 1,900, 800, depending on the area within Kasoa. Okay, anything beyond that, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but you have to bargain. You understand? Mostly they start by giving you a high price, so you have to tone it down to them. When they give you such high prices, you slash it into two. You tell them, I'll give you this amount. You understand? So if you fall for the high amount, you're going to reduce it to something reasonable, and they're going to go like, okay, yes, let's go for that. Meanwhile, they are giving you an exorbitant price. You understand? So I urge all of you to reach out to me so that we can build your house for you. You understand? It is important that once you know that we are doing this and you can see it on the channel, bring your house so that we build it for you, so that you be at peace. Because if you send money home and people eat your money left, right, you will be sitting there and be wondering, if I had known, if I had given this contract to Mr. Bright and his team, you would have seen the result by now. Are you with me? You would have seen the result by now. So, lovely people, get your drawings. Make sure you secure your land. Bring your drawings. Let me get you the estimate done at a reasonable price. Once you approve the estimate, we're going to go ahead and construct your house for you. In doing so, if you are far from Accra, make sure you are able to rent a place for the artisans. Okay, at most 2 rooms is enough. All right, a room close or nearby that they can walk. Even if they have to pick a car, it wouldn't cost them that much, unlike if they have to travel longer distances. It is better they are closer by so that they will sit there. If we have to work on just the foundation, okay, let us work on just the foundation. because sometimes finances are not that much. So why don't we allow us to focus on the foundation? Once we are through with the foundation, you can give yourself some time, at most 3-4 months, because you have the complete estimate in front of you. So what you have to do is look at the estimate ahead of you or in front of you, and then ask yourself, how many months is it going to take me to raise this capital? You understand? And once you're able to do that, you're able to determine that, okay, give me this time and I will call your team back to come and continue. And believe you me, if you give yourself a year, you will build this house. Now, this house, as I've estimated, the approximate estimate is somewhere around $22,000. Initially, as she has bought her sand and the stones, some were taken out of it. But assuming we are adding the miscellaneouses, okay, it means that $22,000 or $23,000. Now she's been able to accomplish her foundation. She's going to wait and then let the laterite settles down. After 3-4 months, or maybe after 3 weeks, as she has already mentioned to us, that after 3 weeks, we're going to start with the oversight and the superstructure. That is awesome. You understand? So you will know your pocket and you will design it the way we are supposed to go. Ours is to execute everything for you. Are you with me? So contact me as soon as possible. The footing work is completed. All that is required has been done. The level has been taken. We've seen all the top level. The pillars, the balls have been removed. So as of now, there's no cause of alarm. Madam Kate is excited that her project has come this far. You understand? So believe us and call me as soon as possible. You can also reach out to Mr. Steven, okay? So that by the end of the day, your contact will come to me. We'll prepare the estimate for you, and then we can go ahead and do your project for you. All right. You can reach out to me via brightantonio@outlook.com, and I'll respond and follow suit. Okay. So again, I always say, consider the human factor, which I have mentioned so long. Artisans are there to help you. Artisans are not your enemy. You understand? When I bring my artisans on board, please treat them with respect. You understand? Have patience. Don't be so don't be so worked out, and because of such incidences you've had in the past, you want to inflict pain on them. No. We are coming to work for you, and therefore give us the opportunity and the benefit of the doubt to work for you. Are you with me? Yes. So rest assured that your project will be completed. Now, I told you last time in episode 5, we are going to coat the entire peripheral with the bitumen paint or waterproof coating. So that's what we are waiting for now, which I'll be showing you very soon. So this is the last episode for Madam Kate. I'm going to show you how the laterite was filled in. Yes, we had to recruit some boys from Winneba to do that because Stephen and his team had to move on to Elmina. You understand? And those boys were superb. Yeah, they were superb. They did the filling nicely and they did the job perfectly. And we are all excited about it. All the paintings were done and it looks beautiful. Are you with me? So always inculcate that. Remember to start buying your blocks, buy your sand, buy your chippings. Those things, they don't go bad. So buy them and put them on the land. Make sure you position them in a way that will not interfere with the foundation. You understand? Positioning the sand, the stone, the blocks in a way that will not interfere with the foundation. They are very, very important. So please keep that in mind. If you are planning to do a fence wall, remember, just let me know. We get you the estimate and you go ahead. You can do your fence wall and begin your project later. All is dependent upon you. You can decide. I prefer you do your foundation than you going straight to fence wall. Are you with me? Yes. Invest all in your foundation. So finally, you can see Madam Kate's project has come to a completion. The filling has been done by the boys that were recruited, and they've done the filling neatly, completely beautiful. Now she's actually putting the pipe on top, but the pressure is not that much. It will take a while, you understand. If she wants to get it faster, it means that we have to get a bigger tank with higher pressure, you understand. This is just the normal water supply, so they have to be shifting it from one place to the other. They have to dig a hole into the filling and then put it there so that the water can settle underneath, you understand. It will take some time for this to settle, so I think that is the best thing. She needs to do. Give it time. She needs to give it time. Look at this. And this, isn't this beautiful? She has enough sand that we can start with the overside concrete, even though she needs to add one trip. Yes, she needs to add one more trip. There's filling. This is the filling. Okay, so we have enough filling to top up in case it shrinks. If the thing shrinks down, we can top up again. Are you with me? Everything has been done perfectly, neatly. Are you with me? Neatly done. So as you can see that we've done it for Madam Kate, do not hesitate to contact us so that you can smile. Don't give your money to people, to your family members, so that they will eat it and then you start having conflict. There are some family members you can't even complain. Even when there are issues, you can't even talk because you are afraid there's going to be chaos and it's going to lead to kind of a disturbance in the family. And so you don't know what to do. Contact us now. Let us begin your project for you. Okay, my mason is a multi-purpose mason. He does masonry work. He doesn't do anything else. Masonry work, he builds houses. He does designs, parapet designs, window designs, fence wall designs, all kinds of designs that you're looking for when it comes to masonry. He's there to do it for you. He's a foreman. He's traveled and he's been here in Dubai, and he knows all the pros and cons when it comes to construction. He will begin your profiling, everything. You don't even need your architectural engineer at the site. He will do everything. So look at how the bitumen coating has been done. See, neatly done. This is how we need your work to be. You understand? The footings have been raised up high so that when it rains, you are not affected. Are you with me? So this brings us to the end of Madam Kate's project, phase 1. This is phase 1. So once we go into phase 2, we're going to cast the oversight and start the superstructure, and that is considered phase 2. Thank you, Madam Kate, and we really appreciate you. So here, Stephen and his team moved on to Elmina. Okay, so they moved from Winneba to Elmina, and we are building a 5-bedroom house. Okay, so this 5-bedroom house belongs to our subscriber, Anthony and Stella. Okay, so Mr. Anthony and Madam Stella, we want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to prove beyond reasonable doubt, okay, that it is possible. You can build whilst you're there. They are good people, and we are. And we're going to prove everybody wrong. Are you with me? The estimated cost for this 5-bedroom house, which is a story building, is $32,992. Okay, $32,992.605, which is in Ghana cedis is 453,000 Ghana cedis, 487. Are you with me? So Stephen is currently in Elmina, or at Elmina, and this is profiling. They're doing the profiling for the 5-bedroom house. That is Stephen in your shed with the profiling document with a cap on, and he's instructing his team to demarcate the grid line onto the wall board, or onto the board. Are you with me? So that's what we call profiling. Yes, this wall board, we are going to use them later on. All right, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll come away with a new episode, which is episode 1 from Elmina on Anthony and Stella. Keep that in mind. Okay, if you want us to build your house, please contact me now at brightantonio@outlook.com. please make it quickly so that I can schedule you so that there's no conflict. Okay, from me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.